The total population of Vietnam is approximately 92 million, with an unemployment rate of 2%. Statistics have shown that young people and university students who've just graduated make up the majority of this group. Reasons behind this phenomenon are 1. The lack of experience and commitment for work, and 2. Most importantly, the disorientation of young people themselves, not knowing what their strengths and weaknesses are. This leads to confusion and uncertainty while choosing a suitable career. Taking proper vocational guidance and choosing a suitable profession in life is of crucial importance. And that's the aim of our project, to suggest a diagnosis that may help you in defining a career, the MBTI personality test. So, first of all, what is the MBTI personality test?
The Myers-Briggs Type Indicator, or MBTI test, categorizes people on the basis of their personality traits, thus give appropriate career orientation and inspire personal growth. It is based on 5 different spectrums, with all letters in the type code referring to one of the 2 sides of the corresponding spectrum. Proved understanding of yourself and your relationship. The 5 personality aspects being mind, energy, nature, tactics, and identity. When combined, could define the personality type. As there are 2 extremes to each spectrum, altogether we've got 16 combinations, or to say 16 personality types divided into 4 big groups with certain shared traits.
That's the theories. Now we move on to some exemplary personality types to highlight the differences between their social roles.
Logisticians, they are practical, fact-minded individuals whose reliability cannot be doubted. These people tend to be reserved yet willful, with a rational outlook on life. Logisticians have sharp mind and prefer self-sufficiency to reliance on someone or something. They have little tolerance for indecisiveness. Recommended jobs, engineers, entrepreneur, financial.
This is how a logistician would sound like.
My name is Dan. Currently, I'm an 11th grader at Tiền Giang High School for the Gifted, majoring in math. I think math and English are the 2 subjects that I find the most interesting at school, while geography and history seems rather boring to me. Talking about university, I think I will follow my dream of becoming a doctor at a medical school.
What is your ideal working environment?
I think there are 2 elements that make up an ideal working environment. First is that workers should find themselves in the most comfortable place so that they can work with the greatest efficiency. Also, the environment must ensure the connection between colleagues, which means they can interact and communicate well with each other.
Professional requirements you have to struggle with?
I think my biggest problem now is that my work takes up too much time, and I have little time to do things that I like, and my work-life balance is terribly affected.
Companion. A companion is an enthusiastic, creative, and sociable free spirit. They can easily change the situation with just an idea as they are physically independent. Strengths: curious, observant. Weakness: get stressed easily, independent of fault. Recommended jobs: entrepreneur, social worker, designer.
Here's a campaigner being interviewed.
Next, what do you look for in a job?
As I mentioned, I want to become an English teacher. But that job is kind of challenging since it can illuminate or exacerbate a generation.
I want to work in an ideal workplace. An ideal workplace to me is an environment that supports creative projects.
One eternity later.
New things, and instead of.
Can you tell me the personalities that make a good teacher?
I think a good teacher is one who is lenient or conscientious and hardworking, and also but put a lot of effort on students.
Do you have any plans for further education?
Yeah, actually, I have embarked on the journey of high-level education with some detailed intentions. To start with, I will contact some of my seniors to ask them about their optimal method of learning English, and next I will try to buy some books that are compiled by Mr. Đặng Trường Tùng, an online English professor. He's the role model that I would like to follow up since I want to become an English teacher that has a strong impact on English learners.
Adventurer, flexible and charming artist, always ready to explore and experience something new. They are gifted in the art of winning friends and influencing people. They do not worry much about others, for they expect each human being responsible for him or herself. Recommended jobs: optician, traffic designer, and florist.
And this is a realistic illustration of an introverted adventurer.
Tell me a little bit about yourself. Hi, let's start with my name first. I'm Nhi. I'm in grade 10. Many people tell me that I'm an energetic and enthusiastic person. Okay, and the last question is, imagine you're in a job interview. I'm an employer. You have to answer this question. What are your strengths and why should I hire you? Oh, well, I have all of the skills and experience that you are looking for. I'm confident that I would be done well in this project management role. I'm a hardworking and a fast learner. I'm eager to learn and get along with people.
Commander, these individuals are bold, imaginative, and strong-willed leaders. The outstanding imagination is the reason of strategic plans and charismatic performance. However, they are sometimes disappointing and dominant because of the judging ability. Recommended jobs: politician, lawyer, and doctor.
And finally, a commander introducing herself. Hello everyone, I'm Jo, classified as a commander in the Mbti test. I'm currently an 11th grader at CDG High School for the Gifted, majoring in English. And I'm also the one in charge of the project. I would describe myself as sociable and responsible, but yet very demeaning and impatient. I love taking part in social events and debates. My goal university is Phổ Trade University. I would prefer a job which involves a lot of traveling and human interactions, and maybe a pretty competitive one.
The MBTI test has proved effective for many in defining themselves and choosing profession. Its website attracts people from all over the world, and through years of examining and conducting surveys, it now has an enormous storage of references about every aspect of the Sikh team's personality with a reliable accuracy. For people who want to take the test, link down below.
Hello, I'm Hun.
I'm Thảo.
And I'm Jo, and we are in charge of the project. That's the end of our video. Thanks for watching and hope it could help you somewhat.